What's going on, guys? Your boy Sly here, and welcome back to another Anthem video. So, news still remains a little bit scarce, but there has been some concept art floating around here recently that I wanted to show you guys, and maybe throw in a little sprinkle of speculation. Also, just a quick tidbit of news that's also pretty interesting. Now, as soon as you see this concept art, it instantly tells you, just so much. So let's go ahead and just drop it right here. Here it is in all of its glory. It shows an unnamed javelin suit that varies just slightly from one another. Also, notice the arm and the colors that are pacing through it. These are the same colors that we talked about in my last video and the ones that you see at the end of the gameplay trailer. We have a solar type orange, some kind of yellow electric, and then there's a light blue or bluish white color, perhaps even teal. So this caught my attention straight away, and we know that colors usually correlate to some kind of subclass, ability, power attack, etc. Now what they're called so far, I haven't the faintest idea, but it does bring up a good question to ask. Why the different colors? Well, like I said in my earlier video, I think that the percentages you see here are actually ultimates being built up, and of course the color next to them indicates what kind of burn they are attributed to. While I'm not 100% sure what the shield is above, I think we do have a fire, electric, and frost element built into these ultimates or javelins. Now, having this concept art physically show the element, coursing through the arm is a pretty telling representation of just how physically bound these elements will be with their javelins. Perhaps it's even how they're powered. Now, of course, being concept, the design is probably not being used in this same fashion, but the details, I'm willing to bet, stay the same. And that being elemental burns or elemental abilities. Now, whether or not they use the same elements we see here, I cannot say in the final build, but showing us that there is indeed some kind of elemental system is pretty telling, and it opens up a ton of other possibilities. Burn modifiers, first of all, and the possibility that shields will in some form be in the game, and possibly even on huge mechanical bosses. Think about it. If there are these huge walking machines just, chilling out here in the wild, I'm damn well pretty sure that they're going to be even more evil machines with abilities, more than likely shields, lurking somewhere out there as well. And if ultimates are in the game, as I suspect they are, they might prove a crucial role into bringing down these world bosses. Rather than just having an ultimate for the sake of having it just for more damage, I think a smarter system is actually something people have been looking to try to build for quite some time. At least, I know I've been looking for it. But how do you do it without tying down a team to requiring, just certain elements to complete a challenge? And how do you do it while still trying to make it fun? Once again, complete speculation on my part, but seeing this picture and the fact that it relates to pre-existing colors that we already talked about before and are already tied to something we've seen before, that's what set this off. If the concept art simply had pictures of, purple, green, and blue lights on an arm, then it would be simply for show. However, sticking to these exact colors, the ones that match up to this picture right here, like I said earlier, a definite telling clue to what could be happening behind the scenes. So that is something we should definitely keep a closer eye on. Also, before I leave you guys, it has been confirmed that we are indeed on an alien planet, as you guys can see right here. So real quick, the freelancer's name. A freelancer. Sounds like a merc for hire kind of group, right? Well, I think there's definitely more going on here. I'll make a video about that later, but I think that the freelancers were actually once guards or sentinels for the human species as we were colonizing new worlds. They were basically like this, mech-suited army to keep everyone safe while we were, out exploring the galaxy. And now that we're stranded on this specific planet, guards and their powerful suits have turned into opportunistic freelancers on the side, as well as still being the sentinel for humanity. So I think there's a lot of stuff to dig into here. How right I am, well, we'll just have to see. But that's it, guys. Like I said, nothing much, but I thought it was worthy enough to show you guys and give you my thoughts about it. Now, I tried looking for more concept art, but Anthem, and as it used to be called, Project Dylan, was so freaking secretive that there really isn't much out there to be found at all. It's all locked behind game devs. But as we get closer, maybe we can get some other sneak peeks at world art, which would be something I really would like to see. Concept art tells you so much about the direction the game started in, and it's kind of neat to see how that progresses over time. Like the Destiny concept art or Titanfall concept art, that stuff was awesome to see. But in any case, guys, that is it. I am outie, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Keep it here for the latest in Anthem news, but until then, this is your boy Sly, and I'll catch you all next time.